I'm out here at the Adrenaline Sports Center checking out some portable, modified ice houses from DIYers like me, like you. So check them out. Let's jump in.
Hi, I'm Vivian, and this is my X300. So over here we have the main compartment, and it has all of our electrical stuff. It connects to our lights in the back and front. Under here and in the middle we have a compartment, and if you turn this on, it turns the bottom of these lights on. If you turn this on, it opens our jig where we can put it and light it up for the night. We have 2 rod holders and 2 cup holders. Over here we have rod holders and cup holders, whatever you want to put, by Arc Lab. In the front, we have a buddy heater, a fish finder, and we put it on a bucket. Over here, we have our live bait. In the back, we have hooks to put our snow gear, hats, and gloves. In the middle, we have auger shelf if you don't want to just leave it outside for the night. Back here, we have propane tanks to just hold them if you need an extra one for your heater. In the middle, we have magnets to hold our pliers, scissors, whatever you need for your line. And then we have rod holders. And this is the X1200. When you come in, you'll see a king camp chair, cup holders, and rod holders. We have holes that we can fish out of here, and we have the live scope. Over here we have some pictures of when we went to Canada and when we started ice fishing. We have a buddy heater. We mainly put it on this so then it acts like shelves. Under here we mainly keep storage like rods, bait, and tip-ups if we're not using them. Over here, me and my dad made a thing just so then we know if we're sleeping, because sometimes you can't hear the bell if you're sleeping. We made an invention, and it's like this. And it's a doorbell.
That's great.
Over here, we have a TV, another buddy heater, and we use this to cook food like soup, ramen, or like Hot Pockets. We have a fan, so then we can cool it down in here. More tip-ups to put over holes. We have over here, we have a box full of stuff like fans, iPad holder, speakers, headlamps, everything that you need. We have a TV, and over here we mainly keep storage, and we have the box for the anchor. We have a blow-up mattress in case we're sleeping over, and yeah.
This is awesome. How long does this take you to set up when you bring it out?
If like today, because it's grass and we didn't have to drill any holes, I would say it took us about 45 minutes to an hour.
It's the Taj Mahal of ice houses here you got. This is great. How often do you get out in it each year?
Probably, we go out a lot, so probably like 5 to 7 times, or
nice.
5 to 9.
I'm Jay Peterson from Ladysmith, Wisconsin. This is my Frabill Predator sidestep. It's about 10 years old now. This is my 12th time having it here, and it's been a winner a few times. First thing you notice is the big back panel here. And that's got all my tools and rods and reels, all that stuff is all on there. And when I travel, that of course folds down and everything else fits inside the sled here. All the depth finders, heaters, all that stuff fits in there. I got spare batteries here. I got spare LP bottles under this end. The battery center is there that powers the whole thing. I got LED lights in the top, LED lights in the back. That's a pouch from Clam that has a bunch of stuff I keep in it. Over here's another pouch. I got like my first aid kit, my ice cleats, stocking cap, spare gloves, things like that in there that I might need. This is the tackle box. It fits down in between here. And for travel, I got a radio in it, and I put the speakers right here in the bracket for the shack. Got a rod holder, got a can holder. There's 2 seats. I only have one in, the other one's down in the shack yet. Lights inside there. These are lights that go on the front here, and they're behind this panel, so you can't see them right now. I just put this floor system in. These seats are out of a bass boat, so they're really thick and comfortable. I put a bench from those plastic tables you see all over. That's actually the bench seat, and I put that in there, and it fits just perfect. It's got a heater, depth finder on there, gets it off the ice. A couple other things, I got my grabber tool there. I've got pins stuck in the end, so when I'm sitting here fishing, I can reach down with that and grab the fish out of the hole with it. I removed all the steel brackets this came with for the seats and replaced it with aluminum, so this is only empty about 15 pounds heavier than stock. Loaded, it's a lot heavier. This is the prototype I made for it. So this represents the sled, and everything's closed down there, and then this goes like that, and to open it up, you just grab it, and it fits like that, and this has foam here and here, like you can see in there.
That's awesome. So do you fold down the back first?
Yes.
And then the floor goes
The floor is on top, so when you set it up, that's the first thing you do is pull the floor out. And I don't have any holes cut in it yet because I just did this Friday.
It's awesome. Anything you feel like is missing from it or you want to add, or does it feel up to you?
A recliner and a TV would be awful nice.
Yeah.
Maybe a microwave.
There you go.
This is my second shelter. This is a Shappell Bayrunner. It's an older one. They came out with an insulated top for it, so I ordered a replacement top and put that on. 2 panels that fold down, so it's nice and flat when you're traveling, and it'll slide under like tonneau covers on pickup trucks and that way. Just a bar stool, but it swivels and all, and very comfortable. It's not too tall, so I don't hit the top. I built a custom heater mount for it. Just use the auger cover straps to hold it in place. I got a couple ram mounts, one for the depth finder, one for the aqua view, and then normally the wires are wrapped around here, and then the camera and the transducer fit down in these elastic things to hold them. And for travel, this one flips down and this one flips up flat against the panel. I've got a radio in there with speakers on the side, and the speakers have lights in them that are dimmable.
Sweet.
I got a battery box there. It's got a cigarette lighter plug. It's also got USB ports. That's a pencil holder I bought off Amazon that holds 2 of them bait pucks just perfectly. Got a magnetic strip here to hold all my tools, hooks and stuff. You change baits, you can just stick one up there and don't have to worry about digging the tackle box out for it. The nice thing about this is to go from spot to spot, all you got to do is close the trap doors, shut the heater off, and tow it. You can leave everything all set up and down the road it goes. It's pretty decent. It's a good run and gun single guy thing.
Nice. You don't see very many of these. You bought this brand new, one of the last ones?
No, I bought this used. Actually, I'm the 3rd owner of it. And the first guy had never used it, and the second guy, he didn't like it because it was so low to get in and out of, so I bought it from him. Yeah, they quit making these, 3-4 years ago. I heard rumors they might be coming back, but I don't know.
I'm Wes Noyes from Stillwater, Minnesota. And this is my fish trap and my ATV. This is my tracked ATV.
Is that a homemade seat?
Yeah.
Nice. I love it. Back on it too? Perfect.
You just drop your fish in here. Over here I got a counter.
Keep track of how many fish you got?
Yep.
That thing looks nifty. I've never seen anything quite like it.
That's my FLX 30,
Wow.
my Vexler. I'll pull the cover off it.
That's awesome. And so the idea behind this is that you can you don't have to look all the way down to the ice, so it's up higher.
This is every time I touch this dial, I save 2 feet. Because it's a foot higher and a foot less, so.
And you got a glow ring on there, it looks like.
Yep.
You've got your transducer holder. You've got a spot for your scoop on there. It's perfect.
This has got that green box battery that Vexler has with these 30s. And what I did, I took the case out of it, and I machined a block of styrofoam. I've always put my batteries in styrofoam. I've always kept them warm. So,
Are these rod holders?
these
Like
are
to put a rod in?
yes.
Oh, perfect. You already got rods in them. Nice. And this is the Yamaha Grizzly.
Yes, 700.
700, nice. You've got Lowrance up here.
That's from a GPS.
K-drill on the front.
Yeah, 6-inch.
6-inch, nice. With the Milwaukee drill on it, nice. Really, really
I
nice.
just bought a 7.5, so I have to get that rigged up. This drill is rigged up. I took the chuck off it. There's no chuck because I could never keep them tight.
Oh, wow. Yeah, look at that. Super smart. You're the first one that I've seen to do that. Works pretty good?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I haven't had it come loose since.
that's awesome.
Yeah. So I had it at home, and I thought, okay, I got to get, because you're on these things. It's just nice to have something just to lean back into.
Yeah,
That's why
nice backrest.
with this bucket, that's one thing I didn't like about that. You had nothing to lean, so that's why I had to put it back on it.
This is great. And now your flip over shelter, what all have you done to that? Any customization? I see a nice little shelf here that you've made.
Well, what I got here, the fish trap, I got a Garmin GPS or Garmin on there. I haven't
Nice.
got all the wiring and stuff out. That's on my boat yet. When I'm looking at it, doing the screen, I got it like this.
Nice.
When I get done and get ready to transport it, I just flip it over.
Oh, wow. That's super smart because then it's inside. Nicely done. So he puts a pin right on the front, and then he's gonna hook up the winch with the strap to it with the drill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
There's a mark on here, you know where to stop.
Oh, perfect.
Just push it in or lift this up. This is it. You lift this up. Okay. Lift it up.
That's pretty
Hey, Don,
awesome.
I think it's gonna live.
Yep.
Just like an ambulance driver.
Hey guys, it's Chris from Elk River. Here is my Blazer Stealth one-man fish trap. I actually picked the Blazer Stealth because the tub fits inside the box of my Yamaha Viking side-by-side. So I've measured the box and made sure it fit perfectly. So I took everything out of it because I wanted to be able to run and gun on this stuff. So I kept it really modular by being able to take in and out this Strike Master glide light, which I keep my Garmin on. The Garmin I can also take off really quick with the quick release things there, and you can also have it on either side, which is really nice. Otherwise, I just tried to keep it as simple as possible. Got a big milk crate in the back here that holds my Gens box. All my plastics are in a camera bag with jigs and plastics, as well as some tackle boxes and a bump board there as well. What's nice is to keep the sides open because I have a rod box there, as well as some cup holders and a bowl there so I can hold my thermos with my soup and everything when I'm going out for a full day of fishing.
Nice. So when you have it flipped down, what do you use as a seat? Did you use the bucket?
Yeah, I got the bucket as a seat when I have it flipped down. So I'll set it back in the tub, and then I'll have the Garmin here if I'm fishing or something like that, and then I got a Vexler as well, depending on how I want to fish it. When I weighed it, I think it was like 85 pounds. And that's with the Garmin. I mean, the Garmin alone weighs 30 pounds, right. So 85 pounds is pretty light.
That's yeah, for the whole setup with all the gear.
Yeah, considering the Garmin itself's 30 pounds. So
how often do you take just the glide light out by itself?
a fair bit. I mean, I fish every weekend, but the glide light I really like when I'm chasing a school of crappies or something like that, or I see something out far. I can kind of leave this as base camp and just grab the glide light quick. I even throw in the Vexilar Gens box in there. I can kind of take both, get the crappies or whatever I'm trying to chase after, and then come on back and put it back in there.